Hey, I'm back. It is that time. So yeah, I've been messaging an old friend of mine. Yeah. Um, we're talking about a story we're co-writing. So, um, you got popcorn. I have cheese sticks. Um, so where do you guys want to start? Do you want to do the Q&A first, or do we want to do the explanation first? The hat on my window, it just had no place to put it, so it's there. Explain myself? After I'm done chewing. At least one person has actually said Q&A. Thank you, Lucas. Well, to explain why I haven't been posting anything recently, it's actually because, well, let's try something. I got something new. This might brighten. Ah, that brightens a lot. How's that look? Better? I got some new technology. It's bright, but it gives you more definition of what's actually going on. Explanation why I have not been on here is actually not work. I had my birthday week, and then this week I've just been really busy working out. As Lucas knows, we've been working out a lot more, and it's good to feel stronger again. So I haven't been videoing myself that much. Yeah, I'm still pretty weak, but I'm getting there. Let's see. I had my birthday. Thank you for saying I look like a tank. I don't have the long nose yet, but I'm getting there. Let's see. I've been trying to get myself back into my writing. It's very difficult, actually. That's why I'm co-writing with someone else. And it's actually a lot more helpful because we both work on the ideas, and we just mostly go back and forth about it. But I've been working out. I've been doing that. I've been working a lot. I'm only getting 2 days off a week, so I'm either working a morning or I'm working late nights. So, can I read some of my writing? I don't know if I have any of it saved, but if I do, I can probably try to do that next time. I don't think I have any of it saved at the moment because it's well, recently I haven't been able to save it because every time I try to save it, it just, yeah. But what's the book about? Um, it's a supernatural fantasy slash romance. It's not really that hasn't really gotten to the romance part of it, but the plot of it is really um there's a guy named Tom who's in his mid 20s and he's lost everything. He's he's what you would say the character who just I based him off a lot about me. When I first started writing it, I had really nothing. I didn't have many friends. Um, there was so he's only got a couple friends. He's a good-looking man. He had a fiance who was pregnant, and they went to go get the normal baby supplies, and the building fell down on top of their car and killed his fiance, killing the baby as well. And not long after, his family, his parents, uh, died of old age. So he's not having a good life. He's going into work trying to make the best of his days, and he starts seeing someone over his shoulder, always wearing black, never really knowing who he is. So one night he comes home after a long day, and the fireplace is burning, and he didn't remember ever starting the fireplace. And he goes to see the man in black, which is already a taken name. So I gave him the newer name of Lucian Fuhr, and it's Lucienfuer. As you know, Lucy Fur, the devil. And the devil's been following him around, trying to figure out who he is. And he makes a deal with the devil to bring back his fiance. But he had to steal, um, but he had to lose his soul. And in the end, when he did that, he did not read the contract that the devil handed him, not knowing it would be releasing these things that I call fangs, which are a mixture of werewolf and vampires. And they're kind of like daywalkers. And daywalkers are more or less vampires who still have the bloodthirst, but have none of the weaknesses of a vampire. But on a full moon, they go ballistic, and their blood rage is beyond compare. And one of the fangs bites Tom, and being soulless, he had nothing else to lose, and finds out that everything that's been going on with his life and everything that's mostly he thought that was just coincidence was set up. And that was why the title of it all was The Deal That Goes Wrong. Because God and the devil mostly just made a pact that one day the devil will have to choose a lone human, and this human mostly decides when the apocalypse comes. And if he chooses the right side, the apocalypse will never come. Or if he chooses the wrong, the apocalypse comes like that. I haven't gotten real far in it, but mostly the fiance really was just mostly a plant from Lucifer in the way. Really never cared about Tom. So he falls in love with one of the other Fangs and finds out that there's a whole group in the Fang community that's going against their own rules to try to keep the apocalypse from happening. And it goes haywire. Um, Friends become enemies. Enemies of his enemies become his friends. It goes haywire. But it was going to try to be not just one book, but a whole series. Um, kind of like Harry Potter in a way, but not as long. Maybe 3 books long. But yeah, I've been working on that one, and I'm now working on one with a friend of mine, and that one is kind of the same, but slightly different. But I'm not going to talk about that one since we're still working on it. But more explanation. I had my birthday. I'm now officially 19, and finally have more vlogging equipment. I don't think it's going to really work out as much as I want to because of how bright that light is, especially when it's not even that close. It's almost like the end of my bed in that bright. Let's see. Obviously working out more. That used to not be there. But how much time do we have on the stream right now? 12 minutes. I guess we can just do the rest as a Q&A, because most of my explanation was work. Yeah, just mostly work and working out in the book, of course. So yeah, if you guys are all here, I know you guys are friends with other friends, and I know Colby can reach out to anybody because at one point my first live stream we had about 50 people on here. So if there's a way we can do that, again, I just want to at the most 12 people. 12. Not 10. 12. Can do that? Try that? Could we? Thank you, Colby. I love you. I'm now gonna eat my next cheese stick. Oh yeah. And that was my Ryan Reynolds impression. But interesting thing I'm trying to do now is limit my caffeine. And today was the first time I actually haven't had much caffeine in my system. Every break I went on, I didn't really get like caffeine. I actually got like milk instead of just like a normal soda because milk I actually found out a lot cheaper. Yeah, you guys think, oh, why are you drinking milk? I mean, yeah, I just got a message from one of my friends. Yeah, my stuff is linked together. Um, Yeah, my face is slightly healing up, trying to make myself look sexy, as Austin Powers would say. Um, uh, but anybody have any questions that would like to be answered? I really need to speed up this chat, but I have no way of doing it. Ow. Look at that one hurt. Ah. Ah. Don't look at me like that. Try to look sexy. Says I have no one to flirt with. So let me be. I need a girlfriend. That's really what I need. But am I going fully bald again? No. I'm actually going to be growing out my hair. Um, I'm actually kind of done with the short hair. I'm going to be growing my hair back out. I've actually started to like the look I have right now, but it's still a little short for me. So I'm going to grow it back out and get it back to the way it was before I did it. It might take a while, but I'll get it. Do I agree in the use of the death penalty? Colby, are you okay? The death penalty. It depends on the situation because if you think about it, if a person's sentenced to death for just stealing, really? But if the person literally murdered another person, I would understand the death penalty. But these weird crimes that get like death penalty for no reason at all, it's stupid. So yeah. Sorry, got the friend. I'm trying to do multiple things at once, and it's obvious I can't really do it. So yeah. Um, are you talking to any females right now? Me talking to a female, it's kind of like never going to happen because look at this. Look at this. And this. And tell me that a girl will ever talk to me. I mean, I have friends that are females. Actually, I have a lot of friends that are females, which is. Yeah, it's. I'm allowed to be hard on myself. It's just. Most of the time, I'm just not good enough for a person, or I'm just not built enough or good looking for another person. And in the end, it's just sometimes you just have to realize that they're not the person you want. And that's what I've realized, that the person that I truly want doesn't want me. They want someone better. So that's why I don't talk to many people. And if I do talk to them, it probably doesn't last long. Maybe a month at the most, and then I'm trying to be a good man. It's just sometimes a good man has a bad day. The good man has to. I can pop off. Have faith in yourself. Last time I had faith in myself, I did something stupid. So yeah. And I'd rather not talk about that stupid stuff. But yeah. I used to have a lot of faith. I used to have a huge ego. I was awful. But I got better, and I tried to work towards a normal human life, which no one's truly human. Well, not human. I meant the other word. What was I saying? Crap. Truly normal. That's what it is. No one's truly normal because if normal really doesn't have a good definition. If you go to the dictionary, it's got like normal. It's not even true because someone being normal isn't truly correct because their normal might be different than someone else's normal. Like my normal, it's kind of scary. I like to talk to myself a lot because when you're stuck in your room most of the time, you can't really talk to anyone else. So you just talk to yourself in the mirror. Where did you think those characters came from? Ugh. Yeah, you guys missed the emotional live stream the last time, which also the live stream that was supposed to be last Friday. Sorry, I noticed what time I had to be in the morning. No, me doing a live stream till 12:30 in the morning would have been a big no-no for a 7 o'clock. Uh-uh. So yeah. So anybody else? Any other questions? See, me being me, Colby, you've only seen an inch of what I can be. An inch. I've kept my head up a long time. I call it giraffe neck. It's very heavy. Full of stupid facts from movies. A lot of them. Some of them I really want to forget. They're scary. Okay, that's an interesting question. How can I answer? What is your favorite oatmeal flavor? Well, first of all, I don't eat oatmeal because sadly, I think it's disgusting. But if I did eat it, it would be cinnamon because cinnamon's good. Um, My friend asked me what the character we're sharing love life would be like. And I just answered the way I wanted to. So I like it the way I answered it. So it actually kind of fits the modern times. So yeah. Oh, I had the worst headache in my life. See this mic right here? It connects to another device. See, this right here connects to a camera. Not a camera. A light. A light that you're seeing right now. And that light connects to a phone holder, which has Bluetooth that helps me vlog better or take pictures better, which has a tripod stand that you could also fold up and use as a handle if you just want to. Just use it like that. If my head hurts, lie down and sleep. I'm not live streaming me sleeping. It's terrifying enough. I talk in my sleep. And the things I talk about in my sleep are not good enough for this channel. It's not good. Some of it's terrifying, and I have terrifying voices. Some of my nightmares. You thought Freddy Krueger was weird. Do I look dumb yet? Oh, and just letting you know, in those past 2 weeks with the me not doing videos, I've actually had a video almost done, and I just haven't been able to finish it. I'm sorry. As you can see, I'm actually a lot more bulky. And this is me pulling the shirt back. That's more determined. My arm is actually huge compared to what it used to be. Have I ever seen Lego Ninjago? No, but I was going to try to buy some of their sets because they're actually phenomenal looking. As you can obviously tell, I am a huge fan of collecting things. Actually, recently, I'll show you guys these. I built these recently. Just letting you know. Actually, recently was just yesterday. Chevrolet. My favorite of the three, the McLaren. Most difficult as well. And my second favorite, the Porsche. I love Lego cars. I'm sorry, but I noticed there was one that was $99, and it's Dom's car from Fast and the Furious. I'm sorry, but I'm saving enough money to get that. $100. $100 for a Lego set. That will probably be about this big. That's about my shoulder length. That's how big the car is. So yeah, worth the three cars. Handling and shipping was about 25.50, I believe. I can't remember. 25.50. One of them was $12.99, but if I got all three of them, I got it for $25.50. So yeah, gotta work with the deals. Sometimes you get the cars you really don't want just to get the one you want. Like I just really wanted the McLaren. I'm sorry, but the day I get a McLaren, I will be showing it off in full glory. But it's not going to be around here because if it is, it's going to be hiding behind a garage. Because if anybody sees a McLaren here, they're going to try to take it. Someone just messaged me. Guys, a female just messaged me. What do I say? I don't know what to say, guys. I'm scared. What did she say? Well, she was kind of happy that I'm accepting things. I'm not going to say specifically what I'm accepting, but that's very personal. But okay, it's two of them. Okay, did you guys set this up? Because there's two of them talking to me right now. I thanked her. Next girl, I'm trying to figure out what she wants to talk about. I mean, it's on Snapchat, so it's mostly just a bunch of pictures. I'm trying to figure out what she's trying to say in pictures. Yeah, the girl's actually crying because she's that proud of me. I don't know how to feel about that. I sent no cry, period, cry sad. And there went my entire self-esteem. Up. That's why I don't have a self-esteem, kids. Let's text the one friend who wanted to be on the live stream but hasn't came on yet. Sent. I look like I'm devilishly evil. I usually am. I'm always there for people who need assistance. I can't really be a shoulder to cry on if she's in a different state. Um, um, you got this. I don't know about that. Me and talking to girls, you know that. It's scary. Um, Me and flirting is just scary. Me trying to flirt is like an ostrich trying not to skip. It's impossible. I can't flirt. I'll try to use like some kind of pun and it just go, that was awful, and walk away. Every time. Ugh. Ugh. I think it's almost time for me to shave again. Starting to see my shadow come back in. Storm Shadow, if you know who that is. If anybody remembers those characters from obviously the best Channing Tatum movie of all time. Um, no more questions? I mean, come on, guys. All you guys really asked is the book and where I've been. And I'm going to stop this at 12:30. I'm not going to go too long because I have to be at work at 9. So I don't want to go too long. Where do I see myself in 10 years? Hopefully this corona thing will go away and I can go back to college, get my English teaching degree, and be teaching high school English. Hopefully a creative writing class as well. Because most everybody knows I enjoyed that class. And I think a lot of people didn't know I was in class with them when I was in there. Colin. Um, um, and I'll be teaching that class with a happy family to come home to. Um, Hopefully at 29, I have kids. They're probably going to be pretty young, but I'm going to have kids. And a beautiful wife. And I won't have the white picket fence. Sorry, I'm not that kind of guy. What historical figure do you admire? I almost said John Wilkes Booth, but that's wrong. I'm not gonna say that one. Uh, Historical figure. Um, Historical figure. I wouldn't say George Washington because he just seemed kind of like a. Sounds rude, but he just seemed like a jerk. I don't know, but That's a difficult one. I don't know. Because I never really thought about admiring. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Uh. I have to actually think about this one. That's difficult. Historical figure, kind of like Stanley. Because he started one of the best and the most highest grossing comic book companies to ever live. Um, have you seen the Hamilton play on Disney Plus? Sadly, yes, all 3 hours of it. And I have to say, it's got decent music. Didn't understand a word they were saying, but decent music. Uh, Now I know where half the music that everybody likes comes from. And now I understand where half of the music from the thing from my senior year came from. Because everybody was doing something from Hamilton. Ugh. Uh, I'm over here like, I'm going to write my own play. And you know what? It's going to be great. When I got up there, it went worse than our actual practices were. I'm pretty sure our practice was perfect compared to our actual end result. Um, but have I seen the Hamilton play? Yes, I have. I didn't really enjoy it because it just seemed like it kept running on. And it just kept getting longer and longer and longer and longer until they got the one character to play two characters. I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. But then that character doesn't come in after that, and it just gets really confusing. Uh, yeah. Anything else? And that's okay. As quiet as me, we all know I'm not quiet. Bless you. Um, oh, do you read manga? When I was in middle school, I did. I read a lot. And that's what got me into anime in high school. Um, I do read a lot of Marvel comics. I'm a Marvel nerd. I've watched every MCU movie maybe 10 times. And and that's just a maybe. It could be even more than that. And I've watched also all the other Marvel related movies. Like on my birthday, I picked up all three Blade movies. And I have to say, not as bad as everybody says they are. What are my top three animes? Ooh, because I haven't watched many of them, it's My Hero Academia, Death Note, and what's the other one I watched? Was it Seven Deadly Sins? No, I didn't fully finish that one. What was it? What was it? It had a really long name. It was JoJo. Thank you for bringing up JoJo. I do watch JoJo. Demon Slayer? I have not seen Demon Slayer. I might look that one up. Um. Okay, so I'm going back and forth now. It's gotten real confusing. How is it actually the best anime? Come on. My Hero Academia is the best. And Todoroki is the best character. End of story. And you can't say I'm wrong. These glasses are so bad it's not even funny. And I have to wear those things until my eye appointment. And then after that, I have to pick frames, and then they have to do that. It's going to be forever before I ever get glasses. Ever. I have face recognition on my phone and it never works. I swear my face hasn't changed. Hello? Nothing. Doesn't work with me, and I understand. It doesn't like me. Do you believe in ghosts? Ooh. Two questions. One from this, and then the other one from my friend. Um, do you believe in ghosts? I believe I don't believe in like the spiritual, the things that can haunt you and lift you off the bed and stuff like that. But I do believe in like your own like ghosts, like your past. I believe that like something like that can haunt you. That was just seeing something related to it could haunt you. And well, yeah. And I've also been ghosted before, so it doesn't feel good. Actually, most of my relationships I was ghosted, so lucky me. Interesting. Sorry. I'm kind of off and on, and I know it's bad. I'm just trying to figure out what I can go back and forth, and it's that's actually a good question, Colby. If I'm able to, after I die, to resurrect into a new life. Um, well, I believe your specific soul doesn't go into a different body and it just starts over. No, I believe that your soul goes wherever it needs to go. But your mind and your heart is erased. And you're kind of brand new. It's kind of like wiping a hard drive. You have all this information on it, and then you wipe it, and it's like brand new. And you start it over, get all the information, you do it again. It's like that. Have I had any interesting dreams or nightmares lately? Yes. Um, let's see. Ones that I remember. boy. You're not gonna like this one. Recent nightmare I had. If anybody ever remembers the Babadook? I'm sorry, but the jump scare made me pee my pants. And I had a nightmare where you know how you had a dream inside of a dream? It's kind of like that Inception kind of thing. And I woke up from a dream to go to the bathroom and something was staring at me. And I could tell because my whole back started to shiver. I my arm hair raised. I felt something breathing over me, and I look up and I see two eyes staring at me. And I didn't move. I couldn't move as something drool just hits me. I I woke up and I kind of like had an inside scream, and I literally turned the light on as quick as I could. Uh, have you had sleep paralysis? No. Um, a good dream I've had recently, though. I'm going back to the dream. I'm trying to get off the nightmare. I'm trying not to have that again. A dream recently is I woke up to a normal day and a girl I had a crush on started talking to me. And I actually thought this was a true day. So, like, in my dream, it felt like real time. And we started talking for hours on end. We talked over over again. And it felt like days had passed. And as time went on, we started getting closer and closer. And I asked her out on a date. It was first time in a dream where I felt more confident than I did in real life. And she said yes. And we're in the car, her nicely dressed up, the red blouse, black skirt, with her tennis shoes on, and me with a black button down shirt with blue jeans and my Converses. And we go to putt or mini golf, and I teach her how to play. And as she gets ready to kiss me, I wake up. I have to say that was one of the better dreams I've had recently. I kind of wish it was true, but I have no confidence to talk to her. Because if Colin remembers, there's a thing called out of your league, and where I was the only one that's saying there was no such thing as leagues. But there's like levels where like I feel like you're not at a specific level, but you're not. Who was she? I'm not gonna say. Because if you knew, you'd come after me. So yeah. Um Here's the thing, I can't say her name because if I say her name on a live stream, it's kind of like just calling her out, and that's just not right, you know? You know? It's just not right. Um, uh, uh, let's see. Oh man, we only have 4 minutes left. Guys, give me questions now. I will blind myself. I will do it on camera. I will literally blind myself. I'll do it. Give me questions. Give me questions. I'll do it. I'll do it. You don't think I will? I will. I'll do it. You see this? It's getting brighter. Tell me. Give me questions. Okay, that's actually kind of creepy looking. Kind of cool as well. It's just the black pupil, but the other side of my face is just... Can't really do the two-face thing. Ah! Actually, actually looks... If I could go anywhere in the world, what would it go? Siberia and Russia. Because I like the cold. And I kind of want to visit the Gulag. For no reason at all. Just because I like prisons. Right, no, bring back the black people. Okay, this is actually starting to hurt. How can you go brighter? Ah. Yes, I just spoke my own version of Japanese. Are you offended? Yes, I am offended. Oh. Put that back. All right.
What are you doing?
I'm vlogging. I'm doing my live stream. So why don't walk in here if you don't want to be on live stream.
You're not doing anything weird, are you?
No, I'm actually got a minute left.
How many people are on it?
3.
Nice.
Yeah, that's the highest I got to today, but that's okay. So, yeah. It's good to know that these 3 people are faithful. Faithful to my cause. And by the way, the person that was just speaking was my sister. Who does not want to be in my videos. Even though she just asked what I was doing. So now it's 12:30 on my clock, so I'm gonna end this here. There's probably nothing to like about this because it was mostly me being quiet. But comment and subscribe to see what I can try to do next time. And as always, I love you, you beautiful people. Goodbye. Oh, and before this, I'm gonna say this right now. I do have that video up. I'm probably going to say, hey, it's 2 weeks old. Let me post it. So it could be out soon or not. So, yeah. Good night.